Hello YouTube and welcome back to another episode of the weekend preview right here on our YouTube channel. The ball is round. I'm your host Aaron Smith and we have lots to talk about once again this week as we have the El Clasico. We have Manchester United taking on Chelsea and also the Riviera Derby in Germany. So let's get right into the action. But before we start, just remember to like this video. Remember to comment down below your predictions for the matches this weekend. And remember to subscribe. We're now over 100 subscribers and that's a big milestone for us here at The Ball Is Round. So thank you to all the subscribers and continue to share our YouTube channel with everyone you know. So now that the prelims are done, let's get right into the action. So we're going to start out today with Bundesliga football, which is going into match week 5 this weekend. And the big game that we'll have to talk about for the Bundesliga is a derby, the Riviera Derby. And of course, that's between none other than Borussia Dortmund and Schalke 04. Two teams that have passionate crowds, passionate fans, and are two teams that will go at it in this derby. One of the most fiercest derbies in world football today. However, of course, there won't be many fans there as the ongoing COVID pandemic continues, but we still expect a good game. But my predictions for this game, of course, will be Dortmund to win, and here's why. Dortmund have the better team. They're near the top of the table, currently in 3rd. Schalke are currently in 17th spot, and that's disappointing for a team that was in the top half of the table last season. So these two teams will go at it, but I'm expecting Dortmund to get the better of their crosstown rivals because they have the better team, with Haaland scoring up top, with Sancho, the man who never went to Manchester United, still playing for them. They have Giovanni Reina, who has been superb so far for them this season. And they also have the legend Marco Reus. But the problem for Dortmund this week should also be their defense. We have to watch out for that. They lost this week to Lazio in the Champions League group stage, so their defense is still suspect, and I will continue to say that their defense is their main problem as a team, and they will not dethrone Bayern until they fix that defense. But of course, I'm expecting Dortmund to win the match this weekend. Now time for some Italian football in the Serie A, which also goes into match week 5 of their season, and our feature match this week includes a team that was in our feature match last week, and that's AC Milan, who actually surprised me last week by beating their crosstown rivals Inter Milan in the Milan derby. Milan looks so good this season. AC Milan I'm referring to now. They look so good this season with Ibra up top, with Rebic. I think Rebic? Yes, Rebic. They also have Theo Hernandez coming out from the left hand side, Brahim Diaz, and their team is just looking so good. Such a better team from last season and the previous seasons, and the giants of Italian football, AC Milan, are coming back to go for that title. And I'm saying it now, they're a team to look out for this season as they compete in the Europa League, I believe. And as they go for the title, Juventus not looking as strong. We didn't expect Juventus to be as strong this season as they were last season or the seasons previous. Inter Milan obviously lost to AC Milan last weekend, but still a team to look out for. But AC Milan are a team to watch. And the match that they'll be playing this week is against AS Roma. Roma currently sitting in 8th. Not having a good start so far, Roma, but still a team to look out for. Still have players like Edin Dzeko up top that can do some damage to that AC Milan defense, which in my opinion was a little suspect last week against Inter Milan, but still got the job done. But of course up top, AC Milan is just so good with Brahim Diaz, with Ibrahimovic, who obviously scores in the big games all the time. AC Milan a team to watch out for. My predictions for this game though, AC Milan should get the victory and remain atop the Serie A table without losing or drawing a single game. So they would have been undefeated after this Roma game. Now move on to the Premier League, the best league in the world, and our feature match for the Premier League this weekend is a top 6 clash. Top 6 meaning teams, the top 6 teams in England, the big teams in England, not the teams that are in the top 6 right now. But the match that we're talking about for this weekend is actually Manchester United against Chelsea. And I don't want to cause any controversy here this week on my show, but I don't know what to I just have to be honest, I don't know what to expect from this game this weekend. Two teams that have solid attacks, have very good players going forward, but are just not good defensively. On Manchester United side, we talk about Harry Maguire, who is absolutely horrible in my opinion. On Chelsea side, we talk about, I don't even know, everybody in Chelsea's defense basically. Not good, definitely not good. However, these two teams have been showing signs that they have been improving, especially Manchester United, who won last weekend against Newcastle and won this week, surprisingly, against PSG in the Champions League. Chelsea, of course, getting some victories under their belt and currently sitting in 8th spot. My predictions for this game, I'm gonna have to go with a Manchester United win. I think because they're playing at Old Trafford, I think they will get the victory this weekend. They have the momentum going into this game, a victory against Newcastle too. After that bad loss to Tottenham at Old Trafford, and also going to PSG and defeating them again in France, gives them some confidence coming into this game against the London team. Chelsea, on the other hand, have to get their defense sorted out because they had the lead against, I think it was Southampton, was it? I don't remember who it was, but they had the lead and gave it up basically. So they need to get it together defensively if they're going to have a chance of defeating Manchester United at Old Trafford this weekend. So as much as I wouldn't like to admit it, I think Manchester United will win the match this weekend. And our final feature game for this weekend is from La Liga. This is the first time La Liga is actually our final feature game here on the weekend preview. And you know why it's the final feature game, because it's the El Clasico. Real Madrid against Barcelona, Barcelona against Real Madrid at the Camp Nou. And this is going to be a very good game. Two teams that are looking to rebound from a disappointing season, more in the case of Barcelona, less in the case of Real Madrid. But two teams that have started the season pretty well. Real Madrid actually lost this week in the Champions League, Barcelona winning, so they'll be more confident going into this game. But this fixture never really disappoints. You have the goals, you have the drama, you have the hard tackles, you have the red cards, you have the yellow cards, you have the bad referee calls, you have everything in the El Clasico, and this should be a good game. What am I expecting? Barca's attack is so good this season. Ansu Fati is a genius, a young genius that is looking to take over from Messi, who may leave in the summer, who may leave even in January. But their attack is so good with Ansu Fati, Messi, Griezmann, and Coutinho is actually fitting in well in that magician role for Barcelona, and they're playing pretty well as a team, and they should be looking to get a victory here to go atop of the La Liga table. Real Madrid will have to bounce back from their loss this week in the Champions League, and they'll need a big performance from almost everybody on the pitch to get a victory here. They're going to need a big performance from especially their defense, who failed them in that Champions League loss this week. But this is going to be a very good game. My predictions though, a Barcelona win for this game. So that's it for the weekend preview this week. Remember to comment down below your predictions for the feature matches this weekend. Remember to like this video and remember to subscribe to our channel. Go and check out our other videos that we have so far. And a new top 5 video was posted last week, showing the top 5 most heroic European football moments since 2000. So if you haven't checked out that episode, go and check it out now. Remember to follow us on our platforms on Instagram, on Facebook, and on Twitter. So you can see that above, or you can look in the description below. And remember to check out our podcast, which comes out almost every weekend, probably every weekend. So go and check us out on all our platforms. But thanks for watching the weekend preview once again. I'm your host Aaron Smith, and have a good rest of the day.